I have never, ever understood from a very early age. Maybe it was reading Huck Finn, I don't know. Maybe it was watching Star Trek as a kid. I've never understood why anyone would be ridiculed for their appearance. I'm going to tell you a story. So, I was in second grade, and there was this kid who lived up the street. His name was Neil Jackson. He was black and I was white. He bullied me. He chased me down on his bicycle. There were some scuffles. We had some harsh words. It was rough, but I didn't belittle him in any way. I didn't have any negative feelings. I felt fear not because of how he looked, but because he was trying to beat the shit out of me. And there was one such scuffle in front of this house. I had a friend named Tammy. Her family had moved to the Bay Area from the South, and her mother was a complete and total fucking racist. And one time when Neil and I were getting into it, she came out and laid all sorts of terrible, vulgar epithets, N-word, everything. And I watched as Neil Jackson, this kid, started fucking breaking down and feeling dehumanized from this. And I stood up, very punkishly as a kid, and told her to go fuck herself, told her to leave him alone. And I just did this because I just didn't want to see anybody dehumanized. I mean, it was as simple as that, right? And I was banned from seeing Tammy, but my mother received a call from the Jackson family saying that they wanted to personally thank me, that I was a good kid, and Neil Jackson and I, well, we became friendly. I don't know what happened to Neil Jackson. I'm not sure if he's even here on fucking TikTok, but I recall this very vividly. And this was my first real insight into the hatred that still drives this nation today. And I've always been fiercely committed. I'm willing to get into a fucking fist fight. I will defend anyone. Anyone. It is completely unacceptable to do that. The whole purpose of America and living is to celebrate difference and be inclusive of everyone. So I know what you're dealing with on a tertiary level, and as a kid I somehow had it in me to fucking stand up against this shit. So any kind of racism really fucking appalls me, and I got your fucking back.